G'day guys, welcome back. Hey, you probably just heard that. Hope you heard that. 2020 GTR Festival. We brought the ute up, left the March at home. First time we went, we broke the 6-speed front wheel drive gearbox that was in the back of the car. So that was all bad. We fixed that, made the car 4-wheel drive. The second time we went to GTR Festival, we broke a drive shaft yoke, which then ruptured a couple of fuel fittings and caught the car on fire. So third time round, leave the March at home and just do some filming and have some fun. So we're going to have a wander around. I've backed the truck up, so damn new camera, never mind. I've backed the truck up so we can have a bit of a look from here, good viewing point of the cars, and then we'll have a wander around, have a chat with some people later on. Should be good. It's a one of these. I'll be honest, it's actually not a one of these, what you're thinking. It's a replica, isn't it, Mike? Mike's not talking to us. Am I correct, Mike? This is technically it's a replica, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the thing that everyone's thinking.
Well, they only made 500.
But knowing Mike, this will have been done as close as practical to the real deal.
Except for the engine. Can't afford the $100,000 engine.
So the normal engine that would be in this would be
It's called an S20.
an S20. They were double overhead cam and everything.
Yeah,
They were a real funky engine back in the day. Only 2 litre, but they were super high tech. I'm going to rattle off some things and they'll be all wrong, and then Mike will correct me. So this is an LD30.
It's an L6.
It's an L6.
L28 bored out to about almost 3 litre.
Okay, this would be almost the same motor that was in the Gloria project that we're doing right at the moment. That would be so similar. Like if it was a Lego kit, it'd be exactly the same. There'll be such tiny differences between them in the real world that same as what was in the Gloria. Yeah, it's a very nice car. I should go and get what I should do is go and get my wristband and everything, so I'm allowed to go for ridey rides and go for a cruising session with Mike. How's that sound? Although that might be bad luck because
no, I think it's the answer.
First GTR Festival, this poor thing was broken and had a minor problem. I decided we'll take Mike for a ride in the March. He was reluctant, but we went for a ride and we got half a lap and blew the gearbox up. So he and I in the car at GTR Festival might be a bad thing, so maybe we won't do that. Pretty cool though. Very cool. I did get some footage of you on the track before, Mike. I'll go back to the ute and get some more. That's Mike. There we go, Mike Coorey. Owns a couple of Z32s as well, 300 ZXs. So you guys remember Takashi from Leadfoot, and we talked about his drift kart. His drift kart has been modified somewhat with the help of Mad Mike. now looks, remember that, excuse Hamish in the background there, remember the GTR replica we were looking at earlier on? Well, here's another GTR replica. This is now, is it a mini car or is it still a cart? And there's oh, I'm gonna get it wrong. Is that a 36, the Skyline?
Yeah, V36.
V36 Skyline. So actually these have,
Yeah, same engine as 370Z. So 3.7 liters VVEL V6.
so the big brother of what's in the March.
Right.
The March has VQ35DE. This is
37 HR.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's a blah 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 37, so it's 3.7 litre
Yeah.
instead of 3.5, but no turbochargers on this one.
Yeah.
But they still make over 200 kilowatts, aren't they? They're 225 or something like that.
Yeah, 333 horse.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're quite not a bad car, and they're really underrated, eh? Like this will go on the track nearly as well as the 370Z, depending on the track, potentially even faster. If you see the wheelbase on this, they're quite a bit longer, so it makes them more stable. And I believe there was one of these, a red one, it was kicking around on the New Zealand race car circuit, race tracks, etc., and actually doing quite well because the wheelbase suits it better. So Takashi's been fiddling away. I haven't asked, but I'll just open the door. I'm sure he won't mind. Brand new roll cage, MRX Motorsport in Hamilton. Actually, Takashi's neighbour. So we were just joking about the politics of imagine he got someone else to do the cage for him. But no, he wouldn't do that. So it's a very nice looking piece of work there. Are you going to clear coat it? Yeah. A couple of times we've joked about that. Customers are like, oh, it looks so nice, we'll clear coat it. No one's done it yet. So it would be unique if you did clear coat it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the whole, welding, burning, everything. It's
Yeah,
so
the
nice.
discoloration. Yeah, it looks quite nice. A lot of the stuff, like on the roll bar on the ute, just left it raw. And I mean, I don't necessarily say I've done artistic welding, it's just the way I welded it, and I just leave it raw, right? And it looks quite good, although it's now 5 years old and it is aging rather poorly, so maybe the whole thing needs a polish, I don't know. But yeah, are you taking this on the skid pan? Oh, they haven't hired the skid pan, eh?
But yeah, you can do it around here, maybe later.
Maybe later on we'll catch some footage of the NZ Drift Life Mad Mike MRX Mini GTR lookalike go-karty drifty thing with the big single cylinder thumper in the back there. I'm not sure what that is actually. What's in that?
Drifters 2020 Pro-Wear GTR Festival Drifters. You guys ready? Yeah, so as we speak there guys, I've got my track official saying drifters please. Calling all drifters. I know there's a couple of you here.
Here comes Mike and his GTR replica. So we found this thing that didn't sound like a 6-cylinder, and that'll be because it's a VH41. And it turns out this is Jeff Baker's car. I actually sort of know Jeff Baker, but only through Facebook. So this would be about, what, a 92?
Yes, yeah, yep, 92, that's it.
92 R32 GTS 8. Was it GTS T to start with?
GTS.
Or just a GTS?
Standard 2-litre DE, set up primarily for rallies, tarmac rallies, and then put a 25 DE in it, which had the, I'd adapted the GTR ITB throttle bodies to it.
Yep.
So yeah, had that for a bit of a while, a bit of fun. But I've always loved my V8, and I'm a purist. I love my Nissan on Nissan and Ford on Ford, and so on and so on. So
VH41 it is.
that's how it went down.
We got to have a look at it. Got to have a look. Excuse me, sir. Momo seats. They've been in there a while, I'd say. They won't be brand newbies. Done a bit of work. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. They're a big unit.
Yeah, as you would know, Mongol to get in there.
Yeah. So that is why this did not sound as you might expect. Very cool though. I like this sort of thing. This is what the lab's all about. Doing things that the factory could have done if they really wanted to, but didn't.
Would have been sick if they had.
Oh yeah. I think they, back in the day, there may have, well there's definitely a rumour, there may have been plans to put something similar to this into the Z32 when they built that. They were thinking about it, but they ended up with the V6 twin turbo because of the balance and all that sort of carry on.
Yeah.
And actually, it's my understanding the man who designed the Z32, he owned a 2+2 NA because it was the better car in his opinion as far as balance and handling.
The actual chassis of it all and everything.
Yeah. So we got cams and pistons and all that?
Absolutely bog standard.
Stock
Nothing
engine.
Yeah, standard ECU. Literally it was
about
a $1,500 half cut SEMA.
Yep.
And me and my mate Phil Atwood from NH Motors in Te Aomuru, we just went to town with it and that was it.
It's about 160 something kilowatts, aren't they, at the hubs? Something like that?
I haven't dynoed it, that's the thing. I need to get...
You haven't dynoed it?
Just drive it.
Oh, where's the bragging right? Where's your internet bragging rights?
Well, it's better when you beat a high horsepower car
and don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, and that's, you know what I mean.
Oh, so, yeah, okay. We'll let it. We'll let that slide. No nasty comments in the bloody comment section, or I'll bloody swear at you or something. Yeah, no, that's cool. All right, cheers, Jeff.
No
we'll keep looking around it. And this is your business you work for or own?
Yeah, that's my business. Yeah, Skyline Stainless. So we polish stainless steel on site and in place. So
nice.
And laundry tubs and rest homes, pubs, clubs, commercial kitchens, you name it. Anything stainless.
And not much stainless in here though.
Nah, mate, nah.
This is ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are they even standard headers hiding down there? Just
no,
wrapped?
I made log headers for it.
Oh, log headers. That might explain some of the sound.
Yeah, potentially. So just too tight, mate.
Yes, absolutely.
You
totally
know all
get
about
it.
that.
Totally get it.
So
yeah, all my girls are tight.
Yeah.
Oh, what am I saying? All my cars that I work on are tight. Jeez, I'll get in trouble for that one. All right, let's go have a look at something else.
Mean man, have a good day.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jeff. And this is Jeff's father, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff's father.
All good.
He's around. Takashi! unusual. You don't normally see bright red R33 GTRs. Pretty uncommon, I would imagine. Very tidy looking car. A few bits of bling gone into it. Suspect it was probably white or something like that. Does look nice, doesn't it? That is a stylish car. Not bad. So let's go have a laugh. I know this has got an RB in it, but let's just pretend we don't know this. What the bloody hell's going on here?
Something different, mate.
It's supposed to be Nissans. You've got a bloody... says it's Mercedes right there.
Sure does.
It's Mercedes.
Yeah.
What are you doing with a Mercedes at a Nissan festival?
Oh, well, when you got the heart of a Nissan, you may as well bring it along.
The what?
Mate. The heart of a Nissan.
The what? Have you got some...
Oh!
Oh!
Just a tricky 20, but it does the job.
Just a tweaky 20. They rev hard though.
Yeah, goes alright. It's just a factory build.
I'm no fool. I knew it had a bloody RB in it.
The sound in the May is beautiful. I can't get away from it.
There you go.
Reliability too.
It was probably a bit better than the Merc motor, eh?
Yeah, getting away from the electronics was my main objective. The things that let you down where you can't just plug in the cord and away you go, you've got to hook them up to a computer and just fit my head in. So.
Fair enough. ABS still working on it?
Yeah, I'm looking at doing another motor. Do a big brother of it, maybe a D-stroke 30 or an upstroke 25. Looking at a 2.8 litre.
Oh yeah.
Similar to what Zane Paul's running in his F15 at the moment.
Yeah.
Be real keen to do a build like that, get some big power out of it, you know, but at the end of the day it's my pride and joy. I've owned the car for 12 years and I've always dreamed of having a turbo RB in it.
Yep.
So I started at the bottom and now I know it fits. We can look to proceed from there, you know.
Move to the 30.
Yeah. So,
Mean, that's cool. Is the interior just basically stock?
yeah, so everything else is factory, man. I wanted to keep it sleeper, you know, without the bonnet up. You don't know unless you know what the sound is. So all the interior is all standard, everything else is mint. It's had all new suspension done, it's had brakes tidied up, it's got new wheels obviously. Everything south of the gearbox is Mercedes.
Yep.
Factory. Everything north of that's Nissan. So bit of fabrication and stuff in the front end of it to get all the cooling and stuff set up. But apart from that, it's pretty much
goes in there pretty easily.
Goes in there pretty well once we worked out the mounts, obviously fully fabricated mounts, and everything's been reborn. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Glenn anyway. I'm from the lab.
Nice to meet you, mate. Yeah. Pleasure.
Cool.
Awesome. I'll have to keep an eye out for you guys, and yeah, no, I appreciate you guys' time, mate.
Old school GTR goodness. Yeah, it's a replica, but get over it. Whoa! The passenger just fell out. Give it a rev, Mike. Come on. Nice. So there you go, guys. We're royalty. We're actually sitting in Mike's Datsun GTR replica thingy, and we're at the front of the field. I don't know if you can see that. We're at the front of the field for the parade lap for all GTRs. No non-GTRs allowed, doesn't matter what the engine or anything. You've got to have a R series car. Is this an R series car? It's not, hey?
It's not even a GTR.
Shh. It's a replica GTR. Okay, so anyway, we're an exception to the rule, and we get to go to the front of the pack just because it's the the oldest one here, and that's pretty cool. So Mike asked if I wanted to come for a ride. Hell yeah, let's get the camera in there. So we'll do one lap, quiet lap. This is not a racy race lap or anything, and then set all the cars up for a display on the main straight there, and I believe they're going to try and set them out into 4 rows, R32, R33, 34, 35. It's only maybe a couple, if any, 34s. I'm looking at one right there. There's at least one black one here, and of course there's this oddball one, the Datsun GTR. So I wonder how they'll set it up. There's a drone just there. He's looking at it. Oh, we fell over. You guys went upside down. Wow, crash. Alright, so we'll wait till we do our parade lap. In some ways this would be more fun to drive than the ZA, just because of the noises and everything.
It's harder to drive.
Yeah?
I love to see, I love it, it's just so nice to drive, that car. There's so much power and stuff. This is more challenging. It's just rougher, and you've got to get right.
It's a man's car.
I love it.
And we're off. The Mazda in the footage there, guys. They could have had a Nissan.
Yeah.
They could have used my U.
Could have used my U.
Yeah. So they're going to go all drivers beside the cars. That'll take a bit of organising. I nearly got myself run over.
I'll just jump on the back side.
There we go. This is like behind the scenes. We'll stand back far enough out of the way that we don't interfere with anyone. I better do that. Passengers beside cars, I better get back. We can't be that guy that breaks the rules. ASR, we can't be that guy that breaks the rules. Passengers behind the car, beside the car. So better get beside the car. I'm not media, I haven't got the vest.
Yeah, the vest is what keeps you safe, mate.
That's up.
Yeah, responsibility.
Safe?
You're fine, you got the vest on.
Not safe. Not safe. Safe. Audio. GTR all day. Quite tight, eh? Can it fit? Oh. No. Yeah.
Okay. All good? Yeah. Okay. So, just... Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, all good now. Yeah. Okay. So, it was kind of sketchy. It's a bit small. I'm 6 foot tall. The knees were jammed on the steering wheel and against the framework, and my foot was just hitting the throttle when I didn't want it to. And then it was good fun though. That's awesome. Oh, really? Oh, look at this. Oh, on the spot. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Wicked, unscripted. Random moment, he's just won a prize. Awesome. For drifting. So what does it say? Crowd favourite. Oh, literally off camera just telling Takashi he had the whole crowd going whoa when he was going into the corner, left rear wheel, bit of a dirt drop, but it was okay. It was good and it was a good corner. So yeah, no, awesome day.
Wow, that's an awesome day.
Thanks for the drive of the car.
All good.
We need a bigger one. I'm going to go home, I've got bruises here.
What do we got? 32, 35. Come on, who's for 32? Who's for 35? Oh, it's pretty close. Come on, Beaks, drop the beat. Nice race too. Both got a great launch. 40 PSI versus Ms. R35. Check it out. Take photos. Looking good. Ms. R35, 40 PSI. It is the official drag race final of the 2020 ProWare GTR Festival. Phones out. Videos. Like, share. Beaks. Are you ready? Drop the beam. Got this.
Well done.
Chose the right lane. We can say that all day. But 40 PSI has got the victory flag there.
Well
A
done.
nice
The
launch
old
and a
school
lot of
car
wheel spin
beat the
there
new
on
tech.
R35. Didn't probably get quite.
Right guys, there we go. It was GTR Festival 2020. It's actually still running. There's about 40 minutes of track cruising left to go. We've got a little bit of a haul to get back home. It's nearly 4 o'clock, so I'll hit the road. Awesome day. A lot more happened than I expected. Bit of a Hunon drift cart. That was sketchy. I was too big for the cart. The cart's not sketchy. I am nice size. But and Takashi taking out crowd favourite for drifting. That was awesome. And Mike getting what was it? The best Skyline. So it's not best GTR, but best Skyline for the event. So that's pretty cool. There's no trophies sitting on the ute, and obviously the march wasn't here, so no trophies for me, but that's all good. I had an awesome day. Yeah, so hopefully you guys from overseas that don't normally see a lot of GTRs and stuff like that, hopefully it's a bit of a buzz for you seeing so much action going on here with our events. Alright, cheers, bye.